Until now, I had a nice setup. It was and it still is not the newest or the best one, but it's mine. But now, after more than 1 year, I have all parts needed and some more. Don't get me wrong, I could use my PC before I got the new monitor, but I couldn't use all of its power, except for DaVinci. But before we get to the monitor, let me tell you a story. A story about how I got everything together. Most of the reasons won't be revealed. So I got a PC in... wait, wrong mood. Once again, it was a late day in maybe October. It was still quite warm outside, but I wasn't there to enjoy the weather. I wasn't in my home city, not even in my home country. I was abroad. I was there to pick up some drugs. Wait, wrong story. I was there to pick up something big, something shiny, something colorful and powerful. I was there to pick up 1440 Super. At the time, I didn't know what journey was awaiting me, so I drove home with him and connected him to a monitor, a mouse and a keyboard. But how did I get there? From where did I have a monitor and stuff if it was my first PC? Let's go back a little in time. My first laptop? A bit more. September, I was born. A bit forward. My first electronic device, an iPad 3rd generation. I don't use it anymore, but it still works. After that, I got a laptop. Yes, I had a laptop before I had a smartphone, and there is no reason why I would regret it. It wasn't really a good laptop, but I mean, Minecraft worked on it, so I started using that, and slowly but surely I got a mouse. Side note, where I live you can sometimes find stuff laying on the side with a note that says free. And well, you can take that. That's how I got a working PS2, an old Logitech steering wheel with a 1-second delay, not good, and my monitor. After that, I also got a mechanical work keyboard. I mean, it's nicer than a laptop rubber dome one. And my dad gave me the Marvo Scorpion mousepad. We searched for it in the store. That was horrible. And then, 2019, I was like, it's time to get real. It's time to get a PC. And so I did. I started researching. And by that, I mean watching multiple hours of tech YouTubers. And then, September, I was ready. All the training for the mission was done. I wasn't sure if I could build a PC myself, so I bought a pre-built one. Like that would happen. No, I went on a website where you can customize a PC. So say like, I'll take an AMD Ryzen 3600X on a Z490 board. Okay, well, that doesn't work. So how about a B450? Okay, nice. A 2060 Super, 16 GB of RAM. Let's see, a 550 watt power brick. That case looks nice, and voila, PC. So after I had the PC, I slowly started gathering the other parts. I got my Corsair Iron Claw on a festival, where I also found the K68, but I didn't have enough money with me for it. The HS70 were a Black Friday deal in 2019. Then, finally, I got the K68 in like August 2020. The Trust GXT controller and the Wacom One tablet were a birthday gift. The Sony Xperia Z1 was given to me by a friend who had it laying in a box, and now I use it as a watch and a Spotify control hub. And last but not least, I got the Gigabyte G27Q. And now, 1440 Super is worthy of its name. So let's unbox the monitor. So, until now I had a crappy monitor. Maybe or maybe not, I will show a picture. So I bought a new one. It's a Gigabyte Aorus G27Q gigabytes, and there are like some specs, and we also have here some beautiful instructions on how to open a box. Well, let's see how we can open this box. Where's that? Ooh. Oh my god, that's beautiful. We also have an adapter. Okay. We have some cables. Some more cables. Some more cables. Ooh, the stand. Take that out. Ah, there it is. Beautiful. cable. How? Oh my gosh, beautiful. Now you just have to put it on the stand. And then upside down. Oh my god, it doesn't even need a screwdriver. This is so simple. As you see, there's this little thing that you can twerk around. To screw it in. Let's take the warning sticker off. Wait, what does it say? It's just a sticker. Beautiful. And we'll get to that later. I found out what this sticker is for. It just says we should use the lucky guide. Oh, the instructions. So we should pull that up, and up there should be something else. So we'll peel off the sticker. Beautiful. Why would you do that? That is awful. There are like 2 stickers here, which are so unconventionally placed. And then voila! We have the gigabyte monitor. Let's give it a fast cleanup. So, now I just have to put it on the desk. I put the monitor there, and bad news, I can't use the old one. Cause you see which, there's an HDMI port. That was it. And if we go with the cable, we'll come out there, and it doesn't get longer, and the monitor would be there. Why? Now this is how it looks. Under the desk, it's just okay. On the right, we have a bit of a cable mess, but it's all tied together. Then from the front, we have like some cables sticking out. Those to the mouse cable, keyboard cable. And when I move the monitor up, you'll see the charging cable from the phone. In the back, as you see, it's okay. It's like a bigger mess than it really is. I sometimes take that out back, so it has to be sticking a bit there. And something that I really like is that the stand has a hole, so all the cables can go through there. Except the keyboard cable, because actually, I don't know why, but I don't like it. Could my cable management be better? Yeah. Is it okay? Yeah. And I mean, if you look from the front, it looks fine. Recall, the Gigabyte G27Q has a 27-inch VQHD 144Hz IPS LCD FreeSync Premium display. I have a Corsair K68 with red Cherry MX switches and an IP32 certificate. Next to it I have a Corsair Ironclaw. It's not a great mouse, I can't really recommend it, but I also can't really say it's a bad mouse. I think it's just not a mouse for everybody. For my preferences, it's a bit small. My headset is a Corsair HS70 wireless, and for the price, it's a really good wireless headset. One of the best. But I have to admit that sometimes it takes a bit to connect to my PC. Sound is great for music and gaming. I really like that you can take off the mic. And because all of my things are from Corsair, I can just control them with IQ. And that's just a dream. And my PC. Even if my PC is now 1.5 years old, the Ryzen 5 3600X and the 2060 Super work great at games. Ray tracing is a bit of a problem, and in the future I will upgrade some parts, cause editing doesn't work flawlessly. But I mean, I'm happy, and even for these 1.5 years that I didn't have a good monitor and other bad parts, I still enjoyed using the 1440 Super. This wasn't the first video of my PC that I made. I'm gonna upload the other one on Random She DT. Don't expect much, I made it 1.5 years ago.